Europe is an amazing continent with lots of countries, some of which are so similar that they even share a currency. This group of countries is called the European Union. But what exactly is it? How many countries are in the European Union? And why is it important? These are all questions we'll answer today. Hi guys, and welcome to this channel where we learn about geography from home. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and press the bell button so you never miss any of our videos. Remember to leave a comment below with your thoughts about the European Union or anything else we talk about in the video. And if you have a cool idea for a video, maybe about a country or region that you would like us to cover, let us know in the comments below. We really appreciate all your feedback and comments. So let's start by talking about the countries. How many countries are in the European Union? Currently there are 27 countries in the EU. When the European Union was created, there were only 6 member states: Belgium, France, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and West Germany. The first country to join was Denmark in 1973, followed by Ireland and the United Kingdom in 1975. In 1981, Greece joined, and then Spain and Portugal in 1986. In 2004, 8 countries joined the EU: Cyprus, the Czech Republic, Estonia, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania, Malta, Poland, and Slovakia. Bulgaria and Romania joined in 2007, Croatia in 2013, and the most recent member states, Montenegro and North Macedonia, in 2020. If you want to know more about each country, we've made a playlist with all our videos about the European Union countries. You can find the link in the description box. So now that you know which countries are part of the European Union, let's talk a bit about Europe itself. Which countries are located in Europe? As a continent, Europe is usually divided into 2 subcontinents, Western Europe and Eastern Europe. There is no official definition for which countries belong to each subcontinent, but the dividing line is usually somewhere between Germany, Austria, and the Ural Mountains. So the countries located west of these would be Western Europe, and the countries east of these would be considered Eastern Europe. This means that the countries that belong to the European Union are located in both subcontinents. For example, Germany, Austria, and the Czech Republic are members of the EU and are located in Western and Eastern Europe respectively. But why do we divide the continent into 2 separate parts? It's because of historical reasons. Western Europe and Eastern Europe were separated for hundreds of years due to political and cultural differences. Since the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War, many Eastern European countries have started to move closer to Western Europe. Many countries have joined the European Union since the year 2000. What about Russia? Is it part of Europe? Geologically, Russia is part of both Asia and Europe. The dividing line is usually considered to be the watershed that separates the rivers that flow into the Caspian Sea from those that flow into the Black and Baltic Seas. Most of Russia's population and economic activity is concentrated in the western part of the country, which is geographically in Europe. However, the vast majority of its landmass is in Asia. Therefore, Russia is sometimes referred to as a transcontinental country. So to answer the question, yes, Russia is part of Europe. Let's now talk about natural resources. What natural resources does the European Union have? The European continent has a lot of different natural resources. One of the most important is water. Europe has several large rivers, including the Volga, Danube, Rhine and Thames, and many smaller ones. It also has around 40,000 lakes, the largest being Lake Ladoga in northwest Russia. On top of that, Europe is a mountainous continent with mountain ranges such as the Alps, Pyrenees, Carpathians, and Urals. It also has the highest mountain in all of Europe, Mount Elbrus, which is located in the Caucasus Mountains in Russia. Europe has plenty of forests as well, mostly located in northern Europe. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the total forest area in Europe was around 180 million hectares in 2015. The country with the largest forest area in Europe is Russia, followed by Sweden, Finland, Spain, and France. When it comes to minerals, Europe is not as rich as other continents. However, it has deposits of coal, iron ore, copper, zinc, lead, and tin. Some countries have larger deposits than others. For example, Germany has the largest coal reserves in Europe with around 20 billion tons, followed by the UK with 10 billion tons. Regarding oil, Europe is not self-sufficient and has to import a large portion of its oil from other countries. The countries with the largest oil reserves in Europe are Norway, the UK, Russia, and Romania. Europe also has large deposits of natural gas, with countries like Russia, the Netherlands, and Norway having the largest reserves. What about renewable energy resources? Europe has a lot of potential for renewable energy. It receives a lot of solar radiation and has high wind speeds in many areas. It also has a lot of rivers and lakes for hydropower. However, it hasn't fully exploited this potential yet. According to the INVA report, the main source of electricity in the EU in 2020 was coal, followed by natural gas, nuclear power, and renewables. The good news is that the EU has set ambitious goals for renewable energy. It aims to increase the share of renewable energy in energy consumption to 20% by 2020 and reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 20%. What is the economy of the European Union? The economy of the European Union is the second largest in the world by nominal GDP, only behind the United States. It represents around 20% of the world's total economy. The largest economies in the EU are Germany, France, the UK, Italy, and Spain. Germany is the largest economy in Europe with a GDP of around $3.8 trillion. It is followed by France with $2.7 trillion, the UK with $2.6 trillion, Italy with $2.1 trillion, and Spain with $1.3 trillion. The EU is a highly developed region with a strong focus on manufacturing and services. It is home to many of the world's leading companies in various industries, including automobiles, pharmaceuticals, and technology. The EU also has a highly skilled workforce and a high standard of living. However, there are also significant disparities among member states in terms of GDP per capita and economic growth. Some countries such as Greece, Portugal, and Spain have faced severe economic challenges in recent years. The EU has implemented measures to address these disparities and promote economic growth, such as the European Semester and the Stability and Growth Pact. What is the currency of the European Union? The official currency of the European Union is the euro, which is used by 19 out of the 27 member states. The euro is subdivided into cents, and coins come in denominations of 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50. Banknotes come in denominations of 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, and 500. Before the euro, each country had its own currency. For example, the British pound, the French franc, and the German mark. The euro was introduced in 1999 as a replacement for these currencies. The main benefits of using a single currency are that it makes it easier to compare prices across countries, which can help consumers save money. It also reduces transaction costs for businesses and makes it cheaper to travel. The euro has been a controversial topic in the EU, as some countries have struggled to maintain their currency's value and others have benefited from its strength. The European Central Bank is responsible for setting monetary policy for the Eurozone, which is the group of countries that use the euro as their currency. Why is the European Union important? The European Union is an important geopolitical entity for several reasons. First, it is a major global player in terms of economic and military power. The US combined GDP represents around 20% of the world's total economy, and it is the second largest economy globally. It also has a significant military presence with a combined defense budget that ranks second worldwide. Second, the EU plays a vital role in international organizations such as the United Nations, where it often acts as a unified bloc. The EU's member states generally share common values and interests, allowing them to coordinate their positions on various international issues. Third, the EU promotes peace and stability in Europe. The Union was formed in the aftermath of World War II with the goal of preventing another devastating conflict on the continent. The EU has contributed to a lasting peace and stability in Europe through economic integration, diplomatic cooperation, and joint security initiatives. Fourth, The EU provides a platform for diplomatic representation. As a bloc, the EU has a single external border, making it easier to manage migration and security. This allows the member states to focus on internal issues while the EU handles external affairs. Fifth, the EU is a major provider of humanitarian aid and development assistance. The organization allocates significant funds to support developing countries and address global challenges such as poverty, hunger, and disease. The EU is also an active participant in international climate change negotiations and has committed to reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Overall, the European Union is a crucial actor on the global stage, and its role continues to grow in importance as the continent faces new challenges and opportunities. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up to receive notifications about our next videos. Subscribe to our channel. And if you'd like to continue learning about geography from the comfort of your home, we've recently launched a full online geography course. We hope you enjoy it. See you soon.